Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday the 27th, and it is Ironman Road Trip Day. A couple years ago, I helped a friend of mine, Russ Pierce, and we built a replica of the Macau Spitfire. As a tribute to Kaz Kasner, we took it to one of the events, the Kasner Cup, and it was unveiled there, and we had the opportunity for him to see it, sign it, and it became the feature cars for the event. And that was the Kasner Cup. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take this up to our Triumph guru and great friend, Rick Klein. Rick Klein is a really good Triumph mechanic. I mean, he's a British car mechanic of great magnitude. He can work on anything British. He's a multi-time SCCA runoff winner at Road Atlanta. He's a SCCA champion. His father was a multiple SCCA champion, Rick Klein Sr., and he's really good at these engine tunings. Now, the Macau Spitfire has triple rubbers, and we've been having a little bit of issue trying to keep them running correctly. I don't believe we have them jetted right. It's either the emulsion tubes, the chokes, or something. Something's not quite right with it, so we're going to take it up to Rick and see if he can help us figure out what's going on with it. I built this engine a few years ago, and I am not a tuner. I'm a good wrencher, but I'm not a good tuner. So mechanically, it was put together, but tuning it is not my forte, so I will defer that to somebody else who does it a little bit better than I do. So let me show you the Macau real quick. Folks, this is Russ Pierce. Y'all seen him in a couple of my videos. He's my best friend and my cohort in Ironman Ministries, which is a Christian ministry that we've been running for about 10 years. And that's part of the reason why I call Ironman Garage is because it is a derivative of Ironman Ministries, and a lot of the guys that hang out there are also members of our Ironman Ministries group and team. So anyway, this is the Macau. It was built, what year did we build this car?
2015.
2015. This was built in 2015. This car was built out of two cars that were taken off the side of a mountain that was deeply embedded into mud. It's amazing what it's turned out, but it's a very good replica of the original Macau. We built this in less than a year, and to get it to the show, we literally were finishing the last touches of the car as we were loading it into the trailer to go to Summit Point Raceway for the unveiling. So right now we're gonna load it up and head on out to ShadyDale, Georgia. So guys, stay with us. Well, it looks like we made it. We're here at Rick Klein's shop here in ShadyDale, Georgia. This is a quick walk through to Rick's shop. He works on a little bit of everything.
That was my last night's project.
Little Spitfire 1500. Got some engines laying around here that he's rebuilding.
Go look in the engine room.
He just recently added these new lifts and some LED lighting in here. And that's Joe Ernest's Dolomite. He's getting a little front end work. Last time I was here, he was doing a head job on it. And so that's on that Sprint motor. Rick does a lot of MG work for a lot of folks. Here's one of his clients' cars. Last time we were here, he was putting a V8 in one of the MGs, which looked like a factory installation. And this is interesting right here. I haven't ever seen this. Rick also specializes in old MG TCs and TDs. So he's always got a chassis or two around here that he's working on. So it's got a nice engine room, machine shop, a little bit of everything in here. He does all of his own in-house machine work. Looks like they're doing a head job over here. Fly cutting the head. So, yeah, he can, if it can be done, he can do it. Rick has always been really kind to me over the years. He's, when I built the TR6, Rick came and helped me start the engine up. He came to Warner Robins and he said, I want to be a part of that thing. I know it was a tribute to your brother and I want to be a part of it. And so he came over there and helped us get it cranked up and set all the timing and had it all ready for us to go. But anyway, this is a little bit of his shop. As I mentioned earlier, Rick and his father both are SEC racers, and this car's been in hibernation for, how long has this car been in hibernation?
11 years.
11 years, so he's brought it out and he's getting ready to go racing again. So,
Go kill myself.
tell me a little bit about this car, Rick. What is this?
Was a first gen RX-7, now it's a third gen RX-7. I'm gonna run the 13B fuel injected.
13B fuel injected. And where's your first race you plan to go?
I'm hoping Atlanta,
Atlanta.
because it's close to home.
Yep, he's right down the road. Yeah, I can't wait to be. I'm gonna be his crew when he goes. He don't know that yet, but I'm gonna be there. He's always been good to me, like I said, so I'll be glad to help him in any way I can.
Man, I
So,
might do the motorsport.
so anyway.
Pretty-
And this car, right, this Mustang here has been here for a while. It's for a client who lives out of state, and he's just been doing a little work on it as it goes. So it's been a constant fixture in this shop for a long time. So all right, we'll get started on the Macau here shortly. One of the first things Rick did this morning was do a compression check. He felt like the compression was a little low, so he can adjust the valves. He's adjusting the valves right now, and he just grabbed a handful of spark plugs. So let's see what he does next. What's it running? 34?
Might be a little hot.
All right, guys, after several attempts of setting timing and various things, I think we may have found one of the issues that's caused this thing to run a little lean. And that's has something to do with this
Secondary Venturi.
secondary Venturi. And Rick's going to explain to you what he discovered here. So tell us, Rick, what you got.
They weren't lined up, so it wasn't being able to suck fuel through the tube on the inside.
So these things have to be clocked a certain direction. Is that correct?
Yes.
It does? Okay. So apparently we had these things incorrectly clocked, and therefore it was letting it run a little lean on the rear carb. So after discovery, we're going to
Check all of
get
them.
them all set back the way they're supposed to be, and let's see what happens next. So stay tuned.
The set screw's supposed to line up and go into here, or they had it off here and at one point here. So this tube doesn't line up with the hole in the carburetor that where the jets and stuff suck fuel into.
Okay. So that's a good explanation of why it's running a little lean then. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And look who's joining us. Looks like Rick's brother jumped in on here. Some guys just can't stand to stand around. They have to jump in and do a little bit of wrenching themselves. So let's see what happens. Well, it was a great day today. We finally got this car running like it's supposed to after 2 years. Simplest fix in the world. Sometimes you just have to pay attention to the little things. And it was a little thing this time that's kept us from enjoying this car. So I'm gonna talk to Russ and see if I can't get him to do some hot laps at the Midi coming up here next month. I think it'll be a great time to see this thing back on the track as a replica. So again, big thank you to Rick Klein, and this episode of Ironman Garage was brought to you today by Mr. Rick Klein and his business here in ShadyDale, Georgia. So again, if you ever need any work done on your LBC, this is the man you want to see. So come and join us. Look forward to it. As always, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Hit the link and subscribe button and follow the series through. Again, thank you. Rick, good to see you. Thank you.